Hello, and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of the latest gaming news. Here with myself, Amata. Today is the 4th of September, and I have yet more news for you today on the Xbox One, as it has been revealed by the Chief Marketing and Strategy Officer, who goes by the name of Yusuf Mehdi, and he said that Microsoft hopes to make a small profit on each Xbox One console when it is sold at launch. And this was him speaking at the City Global Technology Conference, which took place yesterday, and he officially said, quote, "As I said, we're looking to be break even or low margin at worst on hardware, and then we make money selling additional games, provide services and other capabilities on top. And as we cost reduce our box, as we've done with the 360, we'll continue price reducing to get even more competitive with our offering." And he also said that the Xbox One is currently in full production. And he said, quote, "From a market demand perspective, we've been sold out on pre-orders on Xbox for a couple of weeks now. We've built more than we built for an Xbox launch. We're on track to have the biggest launch we've ever done by a wide margin for console. I expect there will be multiple millions of people enjoying Xbox throughout the holiday." Now, what would this actually mean? Well, it'd be pretty damn good for them if they can pull this off, because it's pretty much just an accepted fact that usually when you release a new console for the first sort of launch window period, and for maybe the first few months, depending on how unlucky you are not selling the console at a profit. In fact, you are selling it at a loss. Of course, this was well documented with both the PS3 and Xbox 360, and obviously the thing that eventually reduces the cost of production is basically finding new ways to build it, the reduce of cost in the parts, things like that, and just basically putting new models out there that are cheaper to produce than, say, the original for whatever reason. Could be any number of reasons. X part is cheaper, 2 parts are cheaper, you get the idea. So usually when you release a new console, you are either selling it at a loss or you're not selling it. Maybe break even if you're lucky, but not really making a profit. And so it would be quite an achievement for them to actually pull this off and sell it at least break even at launch. That would be breaking the pattern somewhat from the previous generation, where other than maybe the Wii, all of the current gen consoles actually sold at a loss for quite some time before production became cheaper. They reduced the price on it, and obviously more and more people picked it up as more and more games came out, and the slow transition from current to next gen actually took place, because obviously when a new console generation starts, obviously a lot of us are going to jump on it day one. Obviously here at Red Gaming Tech, we are definitely going to be picking up a PS4 and a Xbox One as well eventually. So obviously there's us who want to pick it up day one, but there's other people who, well, they don't want to do that just yet. They've still got loads of games to play on their current gen consoles, and that's fair enough. So it might take them a few months, and there's probably a fair amount of people like that. So that plus the costs of production and all that good stuff basically usually equals selling at a loss or maybe breaking even if you're lucky at launch. So it'd be interesting to see whether or not this comes to fruition. Obviously we won't actually know until quite some time after the console has actually come out, when they might give the sales figures and the profit margins and so forth for that quarter. So we'll just have to wait and see. How likely is this? Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Obviously, the interest in the next generation is pretty damn good, and obviously both the PS4 and Xbox One have been basically reporting pretty high pre-order figures, with both of them claiming basically they're sold out of the day one editions and stuff like that. So it's definitely possible, and obviously with the Xbox One being more expensive than the PS4, that could be lending them a hand on that hand as well, but that's entirely speculation. I don't know how much the thing actually costs to produce, and obviously they do have the Kinect bundled in with the Xbox One, which is the main reason for the increase in cost. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think it's at least possible for them to be breaking even, but be curious to see how it does versus the PS4 sales and who actually comes out on top in the end. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.